Okay, here we are at 633 North Wilson. It does need a new roof, for sure, and obviously gutter. Joanna talked about replacing, pulling down this railing, replacing it, and potentially getting a price quote on coving that area out, similar to two doors down there. Right there. Oops. Okay. Concrete in the front seems fine. Pretty much exterior seems fine other than the roof and the gutter over there. Main living area flooring seems to be vinyl plank and seems to be in good shape. Looks relatively new. Just some ugly choices for the most part in here. Just the lighting, probably something a little more modern and attractive to put up. But other than that, it seems really okay in here. Different paint color maybe, but maybe not. Maybe just clean it up. So it's fine. Kitchen actually is the biggest gift. Floor is actually okay. Cabinets are fine. Fridge is awesome. So just dishwasher and stove would have to be replaced with stainless steel. Cabinets we could keep, and we talked about, Joanna and I talked about just replacing this. This is a fabricated, not fabricated, you know what I mean, not granite countertop. So we'd have to replace the countertop with something more high end to get it to sell better, and probably replace the sink as well, or maybe leave the sink and just replace the fixtures, who knows. But otherwise, other than that, kitchen looks relatively inexpensive, which is awesome. So move on to the bedrooms. Bedroom hallway, it seems to be a little ugly there for looks like maybe the house vent, the house fan. See if it even works. It does work. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And so the biggest project that's non-basement appears to be the bathroom. And again, even this one is not in terrible shape. The walls, as far as the tile on the walls, seem okay. We could probably keep that. The walls themselves, the drywall part of the walls, just needs, clean up and paint, really. Windows in the whole house are fine. The bathtub is actually mostly fine. Probably just new fixtures and all of that. But then, just some cleanup types of things. And a new vanity and a new, mirror station there. So then on to the 5 bedrooms on the main floor. They're actually not bad size. And fairly good sized closets in every one of them. This carpet, there is no hardwood under it, so we would need to pull it up and put something down that looks a little nicer. So really no other work in the bedrooms that I can see other than flooring. And these bedrooms anyway, in the front ones. Same with this second bedroom. Again, pretty good size. Ceilings are fine. Maybe some either better hardware for the doors or something like that for the closets, but yeah, closets are good. That's the second bedroom. Third bedroom is where it gets a little weird, but I think if we make this into an office or a study or a library of some sort, it makes more sense as a pass-through, because this is just a pass-through room to the other 2 bedrooms. So if this becomes, and which just looks like what they had it as, they have a piano in here and stuff, so they just had it as a study also, which makes sense. So if we stage it appropriately, it won't look too weird to have it as a pass-through room. And so the back two bedrooms, after you pass through that, this first one is in pretty good shape. Doesn't need, anything except for the flooring. Seems to be good. But the hallway back here has some weird drop, funky, ugly ceiling, so we'll need to definitely replace those with drywall, which we can either sub out or whatever we think we want to do there. And same thing in this last bedroom. It's kind of this nasty ceiling. And then the flooring obviously is just no carpet in here. We'll have to put in whatever we're putting in the rest of the rooms. But other than that, I mean, this room could just be painted up, and it is paneling on the walls, but it's no big deal. They can be painted white. So that's all of the bedrooms and the bathroom and the kitchen. So now for basement. Again, the layout of this house is interesting, and I think it's kind of a benefit. The interestingness of it isn't weird or gross or anything. It's actually kind of cool. So down here in the basement, let me turn the flash on. There we go. It is studded out, and it appears they wanted to do. I'll move over here to the stone wall. They made this interesting stone wall area, which is kind of spiffy. I'm not sure I would have done it, but better than cinder block, I suppose. And then there's a little fake fireplace here. There is no, I stuck my head up in there, and there is no chimney that connects to that. So it's just something we could put a fake piece in. And then the furnace, hot water heater, and all of that is relatively new. Oh, and it is all copper plumbing, which is great. So, with the exception of drywall down here, and some flooring choice, and potentially paint the ceiling, but maybe it doesn't even need it, so we can think about that as we go through it. But and all of these are what they have down here already are pocket doors on these basement walls that are already built. And so now into the interesting bathroom, laundry room situation. So laundry and everything seems normal. But there's also a little public bathroom in here with no walls. So we just need to think about a way to, put a wall around that and make it so it's not impeding too badly on the laundry area. That's going to be a trick. I think I'm not exactly sure what we would do there or how to separate that, but certainly some options I think we could come up with. And if not, there are several other spots that the plumbing could allow for a toilet. There's a spot here where we could do something. There's a spot there we could do something. So I guess there are options. I do think this house will need, given that it has 5 bedrooms, it will need a second half bath to be viable. And then last thing will be the yard, which is very deep, just similar to one of the ones we looked at recently. And it concrete all the way from street all the way back to here. There's some cracking going on, but nothing too terrible. And this same thing with the second bathroom. I do think we should look at adding a garage here, just given the size of the house and the value that we have for the comps that do have garages. They're way up there, so I think we can do that if we have a garage. So I think some 5 or 6, maybe 10 feet of added concrete there, and a 2-car garage. So we'll see about pricing on that, but that is it. A little ugly awning there we'll have to take out. All right, that's it. That is 633 North Wilton.